The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Miranda.
And I'm Jaquanis, and these are the stories for this week. For the first time since 2019, Disney's Candlelight Procession at Epcot has featured high school choruses. DHS was involved for the very first Candlelight to feature high school students since the pandemic.
DHS students have begun to see their college acceptance letter coming in. We will talk to some seniors who already have received their letter.
With the World Cup reaching the knockout stage, we take a look at our students' thoughts so far. BBN News begins now. The first performance of the 2022 Candlelight season happened on November the 25th, featuring DHS. Here is Caroline asking Mr. Wright more details on it.
Hi, I'm Caroline Schneidenberg, and I'll be interviewing Mr. Wright about the Candlelight concert.
Candlelight is a show that is done at Disney. In Orlando, we perform with the Walt Disney Orchestra, which is professional instrumentalists, along with the Voices of Liberty, which is a professional singing group. And we also perform with a guest celebrity. So it's about an hour show that goes through the story of baby Jesus. With the use of music and narration, and our first narrator was Simu Liu, who is a Marvel star from the previous Marvel movie. And the Candlelight itself was started in Disneyland with Walt Disney when he was still alive, and then now Orlando and Epcot, we continue that tradition of Candlelight and the story of Jesus being born through music. And it kind of is a highlight in the Central Florida area.
And how does your choir get to audition and join this choir?
So in August, the choir directors will get an email from Disney that says, hey, if you would like to audition, this is the audition. So what our process was this year, we had to learn one of the Candlelight songs, one of the songs that we actually do in Candlelight, and then we had the opportunity to just pick any other song to audition with. And those auditions were due at the end of September. And then a couple weeks later, it actually might have been the next week, we got the results back from our audition tape.
That is very cool. Thank you. What was it like being a part of Candlelight?
Being in Candlelight was a very unique experience. It was a once-in-a-lifetime sort of thing. It was really cool to be in front of all those people and like perform in front of all of them to tell the story of Christmas, basically. And then afterwards, we got to stay at the park, and it was really cool.
What was your favorite part about it?
My favorite part of being in Candlelight was probably getting to hang out the whole time. It was all of us, we were all pretty chill during the whole thing. We all just basically hung out during rehearsals and afterwards too. It was great.
I'm Caroline, and this has been a Broncos Broadcasting Network.
It's time to get musical with Davenport's High School Spring Musical, Zombie Prom. Here's Alec with more information.
Can you give a short summary about Zombie Prom?
Yeah, it's a musical set in the 1950s about two star-crossed lovers who want to go to prom. One ends up becoming a zombie, and they fight to get the rights for him to be able to attend their prom.
When's opening day for this year's musical?
The musical is March 9th and 10th, the week before spring break.
Are you excited for Zombie Prom?
Yes, I'm very excited for Zombie Prom.
Have you participated in any theater before?
Yes, at my old school, I was in The Sound of Music as Sister Sophia, and here at DHS, I was in Midsummer Night's Dream.
And then what character are you hoping to get?
One of the four main ladies would be cool, and ensemble is also fun. So as long as I'm part of the show and get to enjoy the experience, it would be fun.
I'm Alec Mosenberg. This is the Bronco Broadcasting Network.
Graduation is quickly approaching for our class of 2023. So let's go over to Jade to take a look at some of the seniors who have been accepted into colleges.
This year, DHS wants to recognize seniors who have been accepted into colleges.
I'm very proud of my students. They're working very hard, and it's a major accomplishment.
Here are some of those students to tell us what college they got accepted into.
I got accepted into Florida Tech and Florida Polytechnic.
I'm going to Valencia College.
I got accepted into UCF, University of Central Florida.
And now on to the majors.
Either computer science or computer engineering.
That's undecided at the moment.
I'm thinking about majoring in either biology or forensic science, but I'm not entirely sure yet.
With BBN News, I'm Jade Newman.
Welcome to this week's weather forecast. I'm Evan, and it looks like Saturday will be a high of 79 and a low of 60. And Sunday will be cloudy with a high of 77 and a low of 55. Monday is a high of 79 and a low of 57 with a 40% chance of rain. And Tuesday will be a high of 75 and a low of 62. It looks like winter's coming. See you later, Broncos.
Time is coming up for grades to be due December 16th. Please remember it is also an early release day, so make sure everything is in. This is also the last day before break, and we will return back to school on Thursday, January 5th. Have a great Christmas break and a Happy New Year. Here's Caitlin with Mr. Teg and some of his students.
And what made you become a teacher?
I started subbing in fall of 2020, and when I got to school, I was sitting behind the desk with zero plans and had no idea what the students were supposed to do. And I said, you know what, I think that this is something that I could do myself to be more prepared. And I really like interacting with kids on a day-to-day basis, and I started my teaching journey.
And what do you teach?
I teach English 4, so seniors, and then I also teach debate, and I coach debate as well.
And what's your favorite part about teaching the kids and doing debate?
I love student interaction, so on the English side, I love editing essays and helping kids, especially seniors, as they prepare for college. And on the debate side, I love going to competitions and being able to see kids do what they love.
And what do you like about Mr. Teg's class?
I like everything about Mr. Tate's class. I think Mr. Tate is just the best teacher probably in the school, one of the best I've ever had, probably the best I've ever had. His teaching method, his the freedom as really students of education that we get it's just awesome. Great experience. 10 out of 10 would recommend it to anybody.
And what class are you in for his?
I have him 2 periods actually. I have him 5th period for debate and 6th period, and I'm also going to sign up for the debate team so I can be with him after school as well.
Is any other things you would like to say about Mr. Teg?
I love you, Mr. Teg. You're my favorite teacher. Stay you. Don't change for anybody.
Thank you so much. What class are you in for Mr. Teg's?
We're in debate.
And how do you feel about Mr. Teg's class?
Mr. Teg class is honestly probably one of my favorite classes. It's lit in there every day, you know. And yeah, the debates have been fun so far.
Anything else to say about Mr. Teg?
He's by far the coolest teacher.
Thank you so much. And what class are you in for Mr. Teg's?
I'm in 5th period, debate.
And how do you feel about Mr. Teg's class and how he teaches?
It's good and it's fun. He makes it like a good environment to work in. And overall, you kind of feel free to talk about what you want to talk about and get your opinion across on what you're talking about on the debate.
Thank you so much.
I'm Caitlin Haleva, and this is Bronco Broadcasting Network.
This past Wednesday, the city of Davenport had their annual tree lighting ceremony at Market Square Park. And for the first time ever, DHS had a tree at the ceremony. Tomorrow, Davenport will also have their annual Winter Fest, including dance performances, an ice slide, and a parade featuring DSS.
On Thursday, December 15th, Davenport High School will host a family game night for all families interested. Now to Jeremy for more information.
Hello Broncos, I'm Jeremy and today I'm going to be talking about the family game night happening on Thursday, December the 15th, 2022 from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the Broncoteria. There will be a 3-course meal provided. During the Bronco family game night, you will learn how to have important conversations with your family before the holidays while having fun, and make sure to bring the whole family. And if you see the posters around the school, you can use the QR code to get tickets. That's all, Broncos. I'm Jeremy. I'll see you next time.
As the group stage is coming to a close, the World Cup has already been filled with exciting moments. Here's Eric with coverage on how the World Cup is turning out.
The 2022 World Cup is on the way as the group stage is coming to an end, and many shocking moments have been happening along some incredible goals. In my opinion, the top 3 shocking moments in this World Cup so far is Argentina losing against Saudi Arabia 2-1, Belgium losing to Morocco 2-0, and Germany losing to Japan 2-1. And let's see what people think about the most shocking moments and the most shocking goals this World Cup so far.
Costa Rica beating Japan.
I'd probably have to say Argentina fumbling the bag against Saudi Arabia.
The most shocking moment in the World Cup for me was the 3-3 draw from Cameroon and Serbia.
The most shocking goal was Messi's goal against Mexico.
When Argentina lost against Saudi Arabia, it was like for me the most shocking because like everybody was betting on Argentina and nobody expected that they were gonna lose that way against them.
Alphonso Davies' goal 1 minute in.
Saudi Arabia beating Argentina.
The most incredible goals that happened in this World Cup so far is Richarlison's goal against Serbia, Messi's goal against Mexico, and Salim Al-Dosari's goal against Argentina.
Richarlison's goal against Serbia.
Favorite goal would have to be Timothy Weah against Wales because I go for the U.S., so whenever they score is a good thing. But quality goal, I'd probably say Richarlison for Brazil with the overhead kick. It's pretty sick. Got to give it up to the boys in yellow, but USA is taking it home this year.
Richarlison's goal against Serbia.
Richarlison's goal against Serbia.
For me, Richarlison goal, because he was like overhead kick. It was so nice. That's the best goal. But Cameron goal was nice because he did like a panenka against the keeper. Oh man, and that was a nice goal.
Alphonso Davies' goal 1 minute in.
Richarlison versus Serbia.
I'm Eric Torado, Broncos Broadcasting Network.
Thank you for joining us this week for Broncos News. I'm Miranda.
And I'm Jaquanis. We'll see you next time.